Hey guys, Papa Gord here, and I'm gonna try something a little different today. So I picked up the Batmobile Pursuit of the Joker Lego set because, yeah, you know what? I may be mid 40s, but who doesn't enjoy a good Lego build? So, yeah. So I guess if you guys want to kind of hang out while I build said Lego set, we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't fly, then I won't do another one. So hang tight. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and once again, bag number 3 for Batman, the Batmobile, Pursuit of the Joker Lego set. Yeah, so the third and final bag, and we're looking at almost 350 pieces, 342. I know once Carter sees this video, he will correct me in not saying the exact proper piece count because he likes to be like that sometimes. And yeah, it's taken pretty good shape. I think you can kind of already see that what we're going for here. Hopefully, I can talk and build a little bit quicker this time around as opposed to bag number 2, which I thought had the smallest piece count but seemed to take the longest amount of time to do the build. So, and now I think we're just going to be starting to fill in some pieces here. If I can find where some of the stuff is supposed to go. And those are going where? One there. And one here. So, yeah. And yeah, there we go. And yeah, so that's about it. That's all that's going on. Trying to think what else to chit chat about as I'm doing this. I suppose I could always just speed it up and have music going on in the background or what have you. Because I don't think I'm saying anything overly too mind-blowingly interesting as I'm attempting to do this right now. But again, yeah, you never know. I could be saying something really interesting, like I'm gonna do another giveaway. No, not right now, anyways. You guys know I seem to average a giveaway it almost seems every month. One, I like giving back. You guys, give up your time to watch my stuff, and jump onto the live streams and everything else. So, and it also does help me clear out some stuff in my basement as well, which which is good and keeps me out of the doghouse with my wife, because she's not a collector. She doesn't really understand I guess the community or the interest. Like, just doesn't really get it. Gives me, I wouldn't say a huge hard time over, there we go, over my collecting. I just have to start maybe keeping things in check a little bit more. And then space is always, I don't care what anybody says, unless you live on your own, space is always an issue, or at least for myself, it is. So, and then too, with having kids, makes, that makes a difference as well. And again, I took a 20 plus year break on collecting. I don't know how many times I could say, I'm on my collection, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. I have probably lost count by this point in time. Same with comics. I was really, really heavily into comic books, and decided that, I sold my comic book collection off to buy my wife her engagement ring, because I felt she is more important to me, or still is. So but I was kind of glad that I had them, and that it could pay for something I really wanted, and something I could do for my wife, and not to give her some cheap piece of junk. So where are we now? We're on this guy right here. So that's kind of where my comic book collection went to. And as much as I'd love to deep dive back into comics again, that's unfortunately just something that's not going to happen at this point in time. That's why I do like the graphic novels or the trade paperbacks or that type of thing. So, at least if you want to get caught up in the stories, that all the story arcs will be in that particular book, which will be really good. And you don't have to go and source out multiple issues at all as well, which is another bonus as well. Because I do like to show Carter, because he's starting to get into some of the graphic novels, so take him up to the library quite a bit. And he likes his DC animated stuff quite a bit, which good on him. I'm happy that he likes to watch the animated movies, since they are a whole lot better than almost all the DC live action DC stuff that we've seen. But I also like him to see the true ones. Like we again just watched Hush, and of course they had to change it up to kind of make it fit, I guess, kind of the continuity that they've been doing with the last few DC animated films. Because when I sat there and when it ended, I'm like, that's not right. And of course he had no context for what I was talking about, so went over onto the library's website and looked up the Hush, see if we could get the graphic novel, and sure enough we could. And it was really nice to read. I think the Hush Batman story was one of my absolute favorites. Jim Lee was awesome. When they can pull all the Batman villains in and really just keep you guessing. As I do believe, I don't think I had any clue what the hell was going on. Maybe I'm just stupid when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know, but it was great. I loved that story for sure. And this piece over yonder. There we go. Look at that. We're getting the front of the Batmobile going in. And I don't really understand what's going on here yet, but that's okay. We gotta go black. Gotta go black and more black and more black and more black. I kind of hope that maybe they might do the animated series Batmobile in Lego form. Maybe it could be a fan build. and then see if we can get the votes to see if it can get done. One of the fan builds that I was really disappointed about that didn't make it and was Red Dwarf. I don't know if any of you guys know what Red Dwarf is. I know there's a couple of you guys that do. But Red Dwarf is a British comedy series that has kind of come and gone and come back again, and I absolutely love it. It's one of those things that I can put on. Doesn't matter how many times I've seen it. I can just watch it over and over and over again. And yeah, it's great. And somebody did a fan build of Lister, Crichton, Holly, the cat, and Rimmer. And I think it wasn't Starbug. It might have been Blue Midget, which is one of the ships. I believe was the build. And I thought it looked really good, and it didn't have enough legs to make it all the way, unfortunately. So that was disappointing. Awesome to see somebody do it, and disappointing to see that it didn't get enough interest to get built. I do have the Big Bang Theory Lego set. As much as people want to hate on that series, I mean, if it was so bad, why was it on TV for so long? And you know what? It's just mindless stuff. Like, I didn't take any stock. That looked pretty sweet. I'm digging the looks of that already. That's really cool. You know, it just for something to watch. But yeah, a lot of people just did not like that show. But I have the Big Bang Theory. I have the Tron Legacy. I wish they could have done the original Tron in Lego. But the Legacy set's pretty cool. Again, a set I never thought that they would ever do Tron in Lego form. So I was, again, happy to see them pull that look off. Worked out really well. And then I see that there's a Friends one. I was never much of a Friends fan, but I'd love to get my hands on the Voltron. That Voltron Lego set looks fantastic, and looks like it's probably maybe worth like every penny, and it is a pretty pricey set, but we have a lot of finger marks. The one thing with Batman, he must get really annoyed with the amount of fingerprints that show up on his Batmobiles and his Batwings and his Batboats and his Batcycles and any other Bat vehicles and anything else that he's got going on. Like, Alfred's got to be working his fingers to the bone for sure. Okay, so we're going that and like that. There we go. So I got a bigger bat seat, and I think I'm missing. Oh, come on. There you go, like so. And two of these guys. Yeah, I'm liking this set quite a bit, and it probably will be enough to make me want to get a few others. Definitely. So this piece here. Put these down for a quick second, guys. Yeah, I think there's the Batman versus Mr. Freeze little set. That one looks pretty nice. Yeah, most of the stuff looks really good. It's just when it's some of the reuse stuff or whichever. Like Batman the Lego movie, I still haven't gotten through that. I think I fell asleep in the theater for that one. Not to say that it was bad. I mean, I loved the Lego movie was really good, and I couldn't get through the Lego movie 2. I had a hard time. I had a real hard time getting through that movie. I think I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep at that one, at that movie as well. So I don't know. Maybe it tells me I shouldn't be going and seeing animated films in the theater anymore and just waiting for it to come out. But actually, I don't think I saw it. Lego Movie 2. I waited and we bought it, and then I still fell asleep sitting in my comfy chair. So it was not good at all. All right. There you go. A little bit more definition going on right there. A couple of little clamps. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wipe it down. That's the finger, just the oil from the skin. It's just that's the one thing that's making me not like the set so much. But it's not Batman's fault that he's got to be in black all the time. So that's there. And got that. Okay, so we're good. And I think we are almost in the home stretch. Just a lot of bat symbol-y bits and bobs to go on it, and throw on some tires, which I pre-rimmed, if that's even a word, just for the sake of speeding things up just a smidge. Oh, over right there. That one right there. Closes that part off quite nicely. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, so we were putting on some bat wings. Darn telemarketer. People knocking on the door trying to sell door sales stuff. So just, yeah, crazy. But I guess either you're getting people phoning you and trying to scam you, saying that, oh, your Windows software is no good, when I don't even have a Windows computer anymore, or you get people knocking on the door trying to sell you some other crap that I don't need. So yeah. So there's his bat wings. I guess we'll just put them like so for now, and I think we're getting his cockpit built like that, and like this, like so. Whew, that was a difficult part to do, and snap that sucker in. Like that. Yeah, it definitely. There, it can be. Don't need a bat wing when you got the Batmobile with the big wings going on here. And gotta do a little extra work to the tires. Fancy. So we got the tire. We got to put a little black single stud in there, and we got some bat symbols going on. That is pretty cool. I'm digging that. That's pretty cool. I really like that. I wonder if they sent maybe one extra. As it looks like it. There's that last one. Yep, that was cool. And one, two, three, and four. Now it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna put that one on. Straight. So again, that turns the back part, and you know, you can't have a Batmobile without having some flame. And I think, okay, yeah, oh, right, we need to put the ammunition in our Batmobile. Most of the time I usually don't put the bits in there. Most of the stuff usually just sits in a cabinet, and I don't know if I'm gonna have room. So there we go, right there. That one nice and carved as well. I dig that. Nice and down, and that's it. So it comes with all these different, and I've seen these with I think some of the other Batman stuff. And it's just, I think you can make different things out of it, like Batman shields, because they'll peg into the hands. At least some of them will. There, see, like, you know, Batman bat shield or whatever. I don't know. I don't honestly think that. Yeah, it doesn't show anywhere in here on what to do with these things, but yeah, that's the build. I don't see anything on the box here besides the bat symbol in the front and him leaping out and showing off his gadgets and his gizmos, and yeah, that's it. So that's gonna do it. So I can put all that stuff in my Ziploc bag. And there we go. One. Cool. Let's move that there. One pretty cool Batmobile. Yeah, I'm digging that one quite a bit. Pretty happy with that build. And we'll just get Batman in there just for the sake of getting him in. His cape's gonna take a beating in that, but that's pretty awesome. Instructions right there. And whatever you want to do with the Joker. So he's just gonna hang out there because he's the Joker. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my Lego build. I think maybe next time if I try doing another one of these, I'll definitely put some notes down beside me as I'm looking at instructions and trying to build at the same time, so I can kind of keep it moving along. Or maybe the next time I'll just have it sped up and just have music in the background. But I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Hey.